Hi everyone, welcome back to Empire Total War. It's 1748, we're with the British and it's summertime, so things are looking quite rosy. What's been going on? Well, quite a lot actually, quite a lot. Recently, our war with the Maharatha Confederacy has reached a bit of a tipping point. We were able to take the capital, Satara, in Bijapur, from the Maharatha Confederacy, and in turn we unseated their royal family. And so India has now become a republic. So it's still the Maharatha Confederacy, but it's now a republic rather than a monarchy or whatever system they had before that. So yeah, a slight political change in India, and we took the opportunity to call for peace. So we are currently in an uneasy peace with the Maharatha Confederacy Republic, and we are currently trying to repair the damage done to their once capital Satara, and see if we can get these industries and all the infrastructure around these towns repaired and back up to full swing and making some good money for us, because that's what we need. This ship was actually blockading, but obviously no longer. That's good. We're getting our ports. When we get some cash, we need to get the port built there as well. That's been repaired. See if we can get all this up and running. Our plan is to try and get a nice little lump sum in the treasury, because this will kick off again. I absolutely guarantee it. We need to get the armies back up to full strength. We got to get a navy out here. And we also need to get everything ready to purr so we can pay for the inevitable war which will happen in India. Hyderabad looks ready for the taking. Obviously, they've got loads of troops at the moment, so they'll probably file their way into Hyderabad. Our original plan was to move up the east coast, taking Cuttack and also Calcutta, and then basically seize the eastern flank of India, and then slowly try and push them back, but they spread all the way through excuse me, through Afghanistan into Azerbaijan and all the way up here to Dagestan. Crikey. So yeah, they really do have a large territorial advantage. So yeah, our little southern tip of India now is starting to look a little bit more secure. Over in North America, things are fine. We're at peace with France. The 13 colonies, they've only got a couple of territories left. So the urge to try and complete that mission to take Quebec from the French and have the 13 colonies join the British Empire is not a real pressing concern at the moment, because we've got a lot of their territories through various rebellion over here, where the United States faction came to play and took Boston, which we then took back off them. And then more recently, the Maharatha Confederacy sailed all the way to North America and raided Maryland and Philadelphia, I think. I think they took all three of these territories, which we were able then to liberate, but rather than give them back to the 13 colonies, we kept them for the British Empire. The 30 colonies do have an army here, but it's just sitting in Niagara eating our food and not doing anything, so yeah. But they've got quite a strong navy there by the looks of things. We have a navy here, which is a brig, a fifth rate, and 2 sloops. That's the bulk of our North American fleet, it would seem. That's all we've got. So yeah, we need to get our navy up and running into a little bit more powerful system as well. And also back in Europe, Britain Island is looking fairly okay. London was a little bit stressed. Clamour for the reform is upsetting the lower classes. But I think we got some more dragoons. Do we get any more? Yeah, a couple more dragoons in training as well. So hopefully that will keep all tempers calm and everything going through okay there. No more dramas. We had talked about Getting a fleet down here to Malta and taking on the Knights of St. John, is it? Knights of St. John. And then capture Malta. But that might unsettle people because we have been quite forthright with our territorial capturing recently, and that's caused a lot of problems. We are technically at war with Sweden and Poland and Lithuania. I'll bring up the thing. There we go. These were primarily Sweden were attacking 13 colonies. We entered the war on the side of the 13 colonies, obviously, because they are a protectorate. And the Poland and Lithuania issue was our allies, Austria, went to war with them, and we were just kind of didn't want to break the pact with Austria, so we kind of went to war. But we're not. It's only war on paper. We're not really interested in causing any grief there. So you can see Austria really very friendly with us, thanks to all our help. France are only -40. It's the territorial expansion they're not liking, but the trade agreements and the respect is helping that go the right way. Maharashtra Confederacy, now Republic. Obviously the war and the recent territorial expansion into their land has soured the relationship a little bit. But +15 for the recent trade agreement. So hopefully we'll start moving that in the right area. Ottoman Empire are friendly. Poland and Lithuania, of course, unfriendly because we're at war with them. Same with Sweden. Friendly with the Dutch. And Spain, we were almost friendly with, but yeah, territorial expansion has put pay to that. And dishonouring treaties they didn't like as well. And acts of espionage, which we did commit quite a few of, to be fair. But apart from that, everything is looking okay. We've got a trade agreement with Venice, even though we're unfriendly. Again, territorial expansion and dishonouring treaties is what they don't like. 13 colonies, of course, is very friendly because, you know, protectorate and all that. So things are not looking too bad. A quick check on the research, and we can see one of our colleges is not doing anything. So in Fort Rupert, we've got the carronades under research, and the 5 turns for that. In Fort Presque, we have, what is that? Rights of Man under research. +10 to technology research rate, and +4 to town wealth in the region. Enhanced national prestige as well. Oh, interesting. And in Cambridge, we are researching that one, the steam-pumped land drain. In Oxford, we are researching the threshing machine, which is quite exciting. So, we do have Kuala Lumpur College. What should we we got any military stuff? We could look at some naval stuff. I think all the actual army stuff is currently locked because we need to either get a gunnery school or an army board to progress the further army related skills. So we go improved coppering or preserved foods, 20 turns. Crikey. What about 9 turns for a puddling furnace? Or interchangeable parts, 27. Let's go for puddling furnace then. And get another bit more research underway. So that's where we are. We got £448 in the treasury, because we've done a lot of spending trying to repair damaged areas and recruit troops. So, yeah, I think that is a summary of where we currently find ourselves. And in the middle of the end of turn, Poland and Lithuania have come to us asking for peace. And their demands are technology, social contract, advanced irrigation, seed planting drill. I feel like we are not getting a good deal out of that, so I will counter that and say, nah. What I might give him, I might offer him 1. What do they want? They wanted seed planting drill, didn't they? I'll offer you 1 for a peace treaty. I fear that the terms could be better, sir, but I can agree to your offer. Moments later, Sweden come knocking on the door, asking for exactly the same stuff. Well, I'll tell you what I told the Polish Lithuanians. You can have seed planting technology. Must reject it. Okay. And in the winter of 1748, an agent recruited John Smeaton, a gentleman. Where are you, John? You're in Boston, are you? Here you are. Right, where's the colleges? Yeah, where are the colleges? There's a college here. Is that the college? No, it's the capital. Where are the colleges? College of Divinity. That's a church one, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, where are the... hang on. Where are our... Fort Presque. Where is that? It's there. Okay. That's probably the closest one then. I think the last gentleman we sent was to Fort Rupert, wasn't it? So we'll send Smeaton to... yeah, to there. And hopefully he can help do the research there. Brilliant. So welcome, John. Samuel Boyce, Rake. Agent recruited. Where are you? You're in Falmouth. Nice. I think we got one in Quebec. Let's send you up to Fort Nashwauk. Nashwauk? I don't know how you pronounce that.
Looking and listening.
He's in. He can do a bit of spying there. An agent recruited a Protestant missionary in Ireland. That is just what we wanted. Brilliant. Well done. Peace treaty signed with Poland and Lithuania. They were happy with the sea drill. So a peace treaty has been signed between the nation and your own. It remains to be seen whether this truce is resulting lasting peace or will descend back into conflict. A letter of demands from Bijapur. Nobility has issued... Oh, go back. The nobility has issued a letter of demands detailing their objections to the program of reforms that has begun with your nation. Failure to adhere to this ultimatum could bring the direst of consequences, as conspiracy between your own lords could lead to rebellion or worse. Workers on strike in Bijapur. James Alexander, successful espionage mission. Okay. So what are you not... oh god, yeah. Resistance to foreign power, right, okay. We were hoping getting some of these up and running would bolster the control we have in the area. Right, so we've got Naval College here. It enables research of that, which is great. We probably need to get that up and running. And we've got a great arsenal there as well. Okay, so let's get these repaired. Which are going to suck our money dry, but that's okay. We've got a full stack army in there. Because they're exempt of tax. So, there's not much I can do at the moment. Maybe I can move some more troops. So we've got some. Let's move the cavalry units up. We've got some dragoons which have good people coming. We'll put them in the fort there, and maybe actually we'll... that should still be in the influence, but let's bring the actual dragoons into the town. Yeah, still not good, is it? Can we march the army to sort of sit? We'll sit them in the fort there.
Anything more?
Oh, and that's kind of just about... no, hang on. Where are we looking? We're looking at that one there. Goa. Oh, not really helped that much, has it, at all? Okay. Well, let's get the dragoons into Goa. That should keep them in check. Good, right, okay. Things are going to be a little bit tetchy. Swansea. A new town has emerged, okay. We've got church school in Bellary in Mysore, and a craft workshop in Pennsylvania, and dragoons 2 units of deployed in England. Right, now we had the, here we go, here's the church school. Let's get up to a chapter straight away. Try and increase the Protestant religion in India. It's obviously non-existent at the moment, so I'm gonna have to work hard on that. What we got here? A bawdy house into a theatre. Well, that's possible. We also have the port here, don't we? This is what we want to do. Did we want to get a shipyard here? That's a major fishery. I can't remember it as a trading port. That's a commercial port. And that's a trading port. Okay. So let's get this into a shipyard then. And it allows us to get some better ships recruited in this region as well. Okay. Let's get another unit of militia. Two more units, 3 more units of militia, just to kind of keep the populace in check. So in Ireland we had the preacher. Here he is. Let's send him out and about so he can travel the villages.
What more can I do?
Look at Ireland, and yeah, Protestantism is up to 46% now. That's huge. It was 70-30, wasn't it? So that's doing a great job there. And Swansea's popped out here. Look, what do we need in Swansea? Maybe a church school? Things are pretty okay. So we could go for a craft workshop, try and make some money, various schools, or coaching in. Let's go for a workshop then, try and bring in a bit of cash. Yeah, look at London. 4,000 to do the army board, which we currently don't have available. Yeah, we don't have, having spent all the cash on repairing Satara, we don't have much left to do in the UK.
Officer on deck.
However, I think we will commission another ship. We can afford an Admiral's 5th or 4th rate. What have we got on our home fleet? We've got a 2nd rate, 5th rate, 5th rate, 4th rate, Admiral's flagship 5th rate. What we could do, if we go for 1600th and get an Admiral's 5th rate, we'll also get the Admiral, which can control the fleet. Good. I'm just having a look, see if we've got any ships nearing travelling area. No? Okay. Quick pop over to America, although there's no real cash available now. I spent it all on India. Things are looking okay. I think we'll be good for the moment. In 1749, by Jaipur, a letter of demands. Nobility has issued a letter of protest at the current situation in the region. It has become discontent, has reached dangerous levels. I know. Workers' riots, damaged building, cottage weavers, population killed 1,000. Samuel Boyce has been driven out of Fort Nashwauk. Nashwauk? Who knows? Right, let's bring you back to Blighty then, as not to get shot.
Your will.
You don't want that. We've only just recruited you. Right. Okay. Election results. The hustlings are over. Following a free and fair election, the current cabinet has regained control of the government. The Right Honourable Opposition will remain so. Good, because they've got some stat improvements. George Wade, General, has passed. Oh, no. He was in Arcot. So we've got just the army there now. He was in his 70s, so bless him. Traits and ancillaries gained. David Skinner, harsh reputation, which is -1 to the happiness to the lower classes, +1 to management of the Justice Administration. David Skinner again, he's got a mistress as well, which is +1 happiness to the nobility. And Clipsby Rodney has got a crimper, -5 recruitment costs for infantry, which is useful. Buildings constructed, a large tobacco plantation in Virginia, a great estate in Virginia, and a great estate in Pennsylvania as well. A fleet has arrived after a long voyage. Let's have a look. Ah, two admiral... Oh, it's a 5th rate and an admiral's 5th rate. I knew we'd sent some ships over to India. I thought we had. Right, let's send them up there. There's some probably the biggest ships we've got in the Indian waters at the moment. Public servant Jules Taylor has died. That's sad indeed. And units recruited, the 3 militia in Bijapur. Right. Now, things are looking less burny. And we are slowly getting things under control. So let's get some... Wow. Let's get all the blooming dragoons recruited. They can go in there. And hopefully that will be enough. I know there's riots going on, but with some dragoons that should tip us over into the good stuff. And we should get control of the region. Right, this was damaged, so we'll get that repaired. We've got a plantation with average yields here. It's a cotton plantation. How's cotton doing in the old trade? 15. Well, it's nothing to turn your nose up at, is it? It's quite good. We've got a potential, a wealthy town here, Bangalore. Cotton weavers cottage. Move that into a water-powered cloth mill, which will take it up from 900 regional wealth and 10 per turn to town wealth to 1200 and 13 per turn. So that's quite good. That's all our cash there. Tea, meager yield though, and we've got it's a school there, church. Oh, is that a church school? Let's have a look. -4 happiness, clamour for reform. Conducts. Oh no, sir. It is a place of education. Okay. Because we've got about 4 grand, I'm going to come back to Blighty, and we're going to get the army board. Boom, and that will allow us to continue the research into the infantry tactics, etc. Good. I've got 1400 left, so we're going to come spend a bit of cash in America because it's getting ignored at the moment. Let's have a look. How is the policies? Well, it's all green, apart from up here, because they're not paying tax, are they? Oh, hang on. Let us have a look over here then. They're exempt from tax, but that should not be the case now. There we go. 1100 extra, all good. Quite happy with that. What they got here? 4 units of militia. That's fine. Fort Rupert, we've kind of ignored. Things are fine here. Quite happy, in fact. We got a furs, average yield of furs there. Not worth upgrading. Abundant year. Okay, that could be worth upgrading, although furs are not really setting the trade industry or the trade alight at the moment, are they? So I guess we just need to look for probably farms that we can upgrade. That's always the good first thing to try and do. Get the farms upgraded. Abundant yields of tobacco. Can't afford to upgrade that, but what's tobacco going for? 14. Okay, same kind of thing. Maybe we'll get those improved. We've got an army here. Let's get these guys. That's the cash gone. We've got those troops going to be sorted out and more recruitments coming in. There was something in... What did I want to do over here? I don't recall. There was something I wanted to do. So we've got our Protestant minister, yeah, 47.7. Almost 50-50. That's huge. I can't remember what I wanted to do. Yes I can. Now that we are now, I was going to say, do we have any opportunity to trade with Poland and Lithuania, seeing as that potentially could open up some trade for us. Okay, Sweden is still at war. That's fine. We'll see how it goes. Just trying to get some money, spend some money, and get our infrastructure back into where it needs to be. It's rebellion in Bajapur. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, it's the, what they consider to be the rebels, which is the old Maharatha Confederacy. Interesting. Okay. James Alexander has a successful espionage mission. Right, light dragoons deployed in Bajapur, and Admiral's 5th rate flagship with an admiral has been deployed in the English Channel. Meanwhile, in Karnataka, a shipyard has been completed, craft workshops in Swansea, and a chapter school upgrade in Mysore. Good. So let's have a look here. Oh, we still haven't quite got control of this area, even with... Oh, hang on a minute. What if I move you guys out to the fort, and then we'll move those directly... Oh, hang on. I didn't quite have enough space, I don't think. Let's send those sepoys out there as well. There we go. No, still doesn't quite have enough. Crikey Moses. Right, okay. And we don't know what the makeup of this rebellious unit is, so I'm going to have to march the armies out. Actually, you march into the town. You march into the town. I'll take the I'll take those 2 cannon. I'll take the horse, grenadiers. I'll take these guys. March over there.
Any further orders?
How are you doing? Yep, you're still in control. That's good. You can join us as well.
Forwards!
We'll get these guys to march up to try and meet the
More orders?
rebel army, because otherwise they're just going to continue to hit us, aren't they? What we got? Oh, we got nothing in terms of the army here. We will get these guys healed, as it were. There we go. Yeah, we've also got the ships coming in. Let's get those docked in at port. That's grand. And then we've got the shipyard here. Let's get that upgraded straight away. That'll allow us to actually get some decent ships here. Back in Blighty, is that where I want to go? Yes, we've got the Admiral's flagship, don't we? Yes, and we've got Edward Hawke. First Baron Hawke, Admiral's flagship. There we go. You take control of the Channel Fleet, or Home Fleet. Perfect, we've got an Admiral in charge of that. Happy days. We've got the army board being built there. Good. Ooh, we can upgrade the farms. How's food production and stuff? Tax burden is always the big thing, isn't it? But no, food seems to be okay. A naval college. We have a naval college there, don't we? So... requires machine rifling. No, we got a naval college. We should be able to do that. But maybe we need to get carronades first. Yeah, that's what it is. It's carronades. But we'll get that in 2 turns anyway. So that's actually not too much of a worry. And then we should get light infantry doctrine. Once this is upgraded, available to us. Plus platoon firing. And then potentially shortened carbines. Then machine rifling. Machined rifling, sorry. screw breech, and percussion cap. I think with this we also get the opportunity. Oh, maybe it wasn't this one. We get, oh wow, look at them lifeguards. They look awesome. Somewhere along the lines, we get the green coats, don't we? Of the rifle divisions. There. Nice. Okay. So we've got £5,000 left. I kind of want to hold off spending my money just in case I need to. Well, I'll start recruiting actually when we're talking about army here. We've got nothing really. So let's get some East India Company troops. I'll do this time. And over here in Arcot, things are looking okay. Get some more troops. Things hopefully will sort themselves out. There you go. Cavalry would be good. Yeah. Okay, so we spent all our money there, and that's probably going to increase our cost of running the army. But you know, I need to see this rebellion out. Okay, as we move to 1750, we've got the rebels doing some raids in India, as you would expect, causing a bit of a nuisance of themselves. The female soldier, following a disappearance of her husband and the death of her daughter, Miss Hannah Schnell, dressed in clothes borrowed from her brother-in-law and joined the Royal Marines in Portsmouth as a man in 1747. Having sailed to the Indian Ocean in 1748, she fought and was wounded 11 times in the legs and groin after being strafed by shot. Somehow she managed to avoid revealing her true gender to her colleagues until arriving back in London, where, with their encouragement, she sold her story to Robert Walker, the publisher. Interesting. Loads of troops being recruited. Which is all looking good. Mainly in India, of course. And ancillary gained, Paul Cartwright, Mistress, +1 to happiness for nobility, -2 happiness for the middle classes. Now, the one thing you would have noticed is that we didn't have any more rioting notifications. So, yes, we've got this under control. Just. We've got an army marching up here. Boxing them in. So they've hit our school, they've hit the farm, and they hit the port as well. Do we know the makeup of this? It looks like there's some Polygar, which are unusual elite light cavalry who wear armor. Despite the extra weight, they are still terrifyingly swift force on the battlefield. Okay, we've also got some mortars, some Begeer infantry, and armed peasantry. Okay, we might actually send an army from here then. If we get, say, a couple of cannon, march some of these guys out. I'll leave the dragoons. I'll take those cavalry instead. Right, let's march on them.
Waiting for orders.
It could drag the others out as well, but okay, let's start the fight. Okay, so here we are. Reinforcements coming in, it would seem. But there are the forces dead ahead. Once they're within cannon range, will allow them to open up and fire at will. A bit of a awkward hill there. This one's at a better position as the mortars launch their attacks. So far, so short. Right, from flank, we've got some reinforcements coming in. First off, we've got some cavalry, which is good, and we've got some troops and more cavalry. Okay, we might take advantage of the 2nd Regiment Force coming in. Form into that, and we'll get them to maybe hit the... Here they are. straight in and try and take out their artillery. Meantime, we've got horse moving incredibly quickly. Let's get these guys forming a square, just to protect the flank. The horses decided to pull back. Are they going to try and defend the artillery from the horse charging in? Possibly. We've got more troops coming in here. Let's get them formed up. So here they come. Our cavalry is charging past the town. Right. Guns start switching to canister shot. And this hopefully will be the end of their artillery. They've got their horse literally waiting there. We could switch them to round shot and try and hit the cavalry. I'm guessing the captain is in this. A couple of cannon shot landed right in the middle, but they seem to have all sort of survived that attack. One more, then we have to switch to canister shot. Let's get them to retreat out of the way so they don't get hit by the cannon when they launch round shot in a few moments. Right. Switch to canister shot. They're moving in range of that, so that's... Okay, who we got here? I'll tell you what, why don't you come back over here? That'd be great. You hold there. And hold that flank, that'd be grand. Right, you guys, you march back, you've done your job, thank you. Right, canister shot coming in. I don't know who you are aiming that at. Oh, hello. They're friendlies, that's fine. And you're doing what you need to do, good. Right. Form line. Prepare to fire. Ready. You're going to fire by rank? Yep. Good. Happy days. Right, they are firing, they are routing, good. That all seems to have gone quite well. Where did their horse go? Over here. Alright, come on. Over there, fast as you can. Good, right. The rest, I think, are running, are they? Yeah. If that's the case. Ceasefire with the guns. And we'll send the cavalry in to mop up. Oh, they're... No. They're running. They're not routing. Okay. Stand by. Meantime, up here. They're still not getting back over here. Keep coming. Let the squares try and help you here. Yeah, let our horse through, that's fine. And sort out. Right, meantime, cannons, you can, sorry, you can fire at will. I didn't mean to take that away from you, I just didn't want you to hit our guys. Right, they are routing now. Right, you cease fire. You finish them off. Meantime, over here, they are running because, well, they're useless. Absolutely useless. Hopefully the squares will be able to finish off the light cavalry now. Meantime, these guys are holding their own. Another unit moving in there. You can target them. Now these guys, I think, have been finished off by 8th Regiment of Horse. Oof, that was devastating. The armed peasantry, you don't expect to stand up for much longer from that. There's militia here. I don't know where the horse has gone. It's up here somewhere. There it is. It's routing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Nothing to worry about there. So we've got a big unit of troops here. This is the Varga infantry. They are routing. Okay, you can cease fire. And we'll get those to mop them up. Are they running as well? They are routing as well. Good. Right, you can cease fire as well. And we'll swing these two guys around. They are routing as well. Right, okay. Cease fire with the guns. Huge. Continue. We'll get the cavalry to try and mop up every troop so we don't have to face them again in battle. Good. Yes, what they said. So all bar 13 were killed, so I'm hoping the rebel army has been destroyed. It has. Good. Good. Right, we'll march them back into town. And we've got this army who came up here. Yes, yes. Okay, if I get those marching up to the fort up there, this army can come in here. Oh no, it can't. It can't quite make it. Okay. I might send them back to Arcot then. That seems to be a nuisance out the way. Let's get the school repaired. Let's get the port repaired. And we'll get this farm repaired. Leaves us 2.5 grand. Good. Okay, so we are back under control here. Military crackdown. None of it. They're going to have to pay tax as well. Double bam for their... Oh, hang on. Food shortages. Well, it's because of the farm out, I suppose. So anyway, we're going to try and do that. Hit them hard. That's been recruited. What else we got here? We got plantation, average yield of cotton. It's quite a small region, actually, isn't it? And probably quite a few troops in there, so... Yeah, it's probably going to cost a bit. High yield tea here, can't afford to upgrade it. We've got a meager plantation of tea there. We could upgrade that. Chapter school. Let's get that upgraded. There we go. If we can kick out a priest out here, he'll be quids in with all his research and preaching he can do. Meantime, all is good in Blighty. We can actually check the policies. Well, England's still a little bit tetchy. The lower classes clamour for reform, you see. They're not happy with it. But we do have a few troops there now. In in India, everyone's not terribly happy, but that's because we moved the army out, didn't we? Yeah, okay. Let's maybe recruit a dragoon unit in Arcot, which should hopefully keep that one under control. And then in North America, Niagara is not very happy. What's going on in Niagara? Oh, just clamour for reform again, it would seem. And potential food shortages stumping growth because we've got this army just leeching off us, I think. I think that's what the problem is. But it's a minor problem. We don't need to worry about it too much. In the winter of 1750, a peace treaty has been signed with Sweden. Yeah, we eventually signed that peace treaty. We gave them selective breeding and irrigation, I think it was. And that was enough to get the peace deal with them, which is good. Saves us having issues in Europe. The gentleman highwayman. The notorious highwayman James Maclean, famous for his polite treatment of the victims of his crimes, has been caught and hanged. Along with his accomplice, who has escaped justice, Maclean committed over 20 robberies over a 6-month period, culminating in his arrest when he attempted to sell on lace stripped from a waistcoat back to the tailor who made it. Upon searching the dwellings, the constable found that there was a wardrobe of clothes, 23 purses, and the celebrated blunderbuss found at his lodgings, besides the famous kept mistress. Okay. Technology advances. So, carronades has been completed in Fort Rupert, and next technology under research will be improved coppering. In Fort Presque, the rights of man has been completed, and they're moving on to national debt. Good stuff. Colonial dragoons have been recruited. Ancillary gain for Elias Eden, a well-connected mistress, +1 to management of the treasury and justice administration. Trait gain for Henry Fielding, armchair general. Research points per turn for military technologies +1, which is good. And train gained Ralph Allen, moral thinker. Research points for enlightenment by 2. Lovely. Right, only 3 grand coming in at the moment. If we have a look, what's keeping all our... We're not at war with anyone, which is good. That should help. But our army is up to £32,000 per turn now, which is a little bit spicy. But that's okay. If we have a look over in India, I think things are calming down. Ew, they're still angry. Okay, let's exempt them from tax. That might just chill them out a bit. Give us a bit of time we need. I might move this. That army is now moving back to Arcot, which is good. Get the fleet in there. What we got here? Commercial port. We could upgrade that. That is... The shipwright is almost complete. The farms are as good as they're going to get, I believe. What we got here? Trading port. Yeah, let's upgrade the port. Trade is everything, isn't it? Good. And Satara is kind of under control, which is good. Heading back into Europe. How is the policies? England still isn't happy. How's Ireland doing? We've had the preacher going for a couple of turns now. 48 to 52. Protestant is in the majority. Crikey, never thought I'd see that in Ireland. But there we go. Get that up, and our preacher must be going great guns.
How may I serve?
Yeah, 4 stars, pious, lovely. Gotta love it, haven't you? How's religion going in England? 76.7% Protestant, which is fine. What's Scotland? Because that's quite a Catholic country. Only 30% Catholic, okay. One more turn until the army board is complete, which is good. I don't want to recruit more army because it's costing me an arm and a leg. Quite literally. Any more trading opportunities? No. Make sure everything is ticking along there nicely. It is. That's fantastic. So that's all looking okay. And in the US or the North American colonies, Niagara was struggling, wasn't it? They're kind of okay. Their farms are fully upgraded. Average yield. Did that gentleman make it to the... Yeah, John Smeaton, he did. Good. Yeah, there's maximum farm what we can for the sort of local farms, so should we upgrade that? I don't know. Everything else is looking kind of okay. There's no point going crazy and upgrading all this stuff. Average yield there. Meager yields on Nassau. Abundant yield on Jamaica. Can't afford to upgrade it though. Yeah, Jamaica's looking okay. A couple of units of troops. Got some recruitment they can do as well. Okay. So it's a bit of softly catchy monkey at the moment. Don't want to do anything too exciting. We just want to tick over with the troops, build up these high yields, build up these territories and the money that they can generate, and just see where we go. Oh, one thing I did notice in the turn was down in Gibraltar. The French have landed on Gibraltar, which is really interesting, because if I remember rightly, they are allies with the Spanish. If my ally rocked up and dumped a really large army on my territory, I would not be terribly happy. And it's not as if they've come from another French territory. It's Spanish territories all round. So that really got to be a possibility of something kicking off there, hasn't it? If Spain and France went to war with each other, that would be mega. See, Spain is cooling to us, minus 79 now, they're okay. Minus 39 for France, so they are unfriendly, but, you know, it's all good. We're not trading with Spain, that's why we're not getting the good relationship build. But now that we're friends, we're not friends, we're no longer at war with Sweden or Poland and Lithuania, things can kind of calm down nicely. So yeah, we've got plenty of things happening. Not sure what that French army's doing. We're just trying to slowly build up Britain again, getting the army board up, getting to the highest level of army research available. America's just kind of holding steady, and we are building in India, trying to get the population under control, our budget for the area under control, and also trying to bring in some cash as well before... Hopefully that they will declare war on us, and then we don't get that penalty with the breaking treaties thing. But yeah, I think it's going well. Just one minor battle clearing out the rebels today, and we'll continue to try and grow and secure India. And then we'll need to make some decisions of where our next movements will be. For now, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you continue to enjoy this. Everything's gone a little bit calm and a little bit steady this episode, but that's probably just what we need to try and build everything up to have the finances to continue our war. But for now, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.